screen currently, and I need to put Zero and T.K.O a little bit lower because they are floating.
I am floating. That is what I do. I float. So, mainly, today has been a weird day for everyone. So we just decided it would be a good idea to just sit back, relax, and just chit-chat for a little bit.
Yeah, honestly, we're kind of all just wanting to have like a chill stream, and
Zero has slowly gone insane with the music that he's listening to.
yes, he has caused himself to be in pain.
Which, to be honest, is kind of impressive. I tip my hat to him. So we're all going to be playing different games, basically.
By the way, Zero,
Yes.
you're playing Rivals.
Nope. Good catch, thank you.
So we're all playing different games. So we're all going to be shaking, but we're all going to be basically just kind of fucking around. The reason why I'm late is because I had a friend actually show up at my work because they were actually working there today for their job. It was really sick. I was really excited for him. The thing I was mad about was that one of my coworkers was being like, no one's allowed in here, even though he was actually working there. My friend didn't have any keys to get inside. So he was locked out and needed me to come back and help him out again.
Oh dear.
And he felt horrendous. He actually felt really bad. I'm like, that shit happens, it's fine. And so he sent me a message. Yes, Salamander, this is Doom Warhammer. Doomhammer. That would be sick though. No, that's a World of Warcraft item. I'm sorry. No, but I was helping him out and making sure that like everything. He was able to basically leave at a relatively good time instead of just like I'm here until 3 a.m. So that's why it took me so long. So I do apologize for being a bit late. It is partially my fault. But also helping people. It's a weakness of mine. Yeah, so...
I'm going to put the little guys.
Okay, can I borrow you two for a second?
You usually just borrow me, but what's up?
How do you spell night?
Okay, which...
N-I-G-H-T.
N-I-G-H-T.
Okay, so... Pokemon Crystal, they limited it to like 4 letters.
Why?
They spelled it N-I-T-E.
The fuck?
How many children do you think that over those kids?
I mean, that's got to be countless at that point. Like, it's Pokemon. That's a franchise that everyone played. A majority of people played.
It was such a big point of my childhood. I was like, how did I fuck up the spelling of night as a kid? It's
now you know.
Now I do. It's Pokemon's fault.
God damn it, Pokemon.
How
dare you? If I die here, I swear to God. Hold on. I'm gonna say you.
They could have just said day and night. Day being 3 letters, night being, N-I-G-H-T. 5 letters, right?
Fair.
Well, here's the thing. I think it's because they had it on the Japanese version, which I think night is 3 characters.
Almost definitely. But again, this is why we have translation teams.
Haha!
But this was Crystal era, so the translation team wasn't that good.
Whoop.
Well, they were good, but they had to deal with their limited abilities.
Everyone's got limited abilities.
I have limited mental abilities.
Here's my point, though. Like, if we're going to talk about, this era, you have to kind of budget for each letter that you use.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't we just... We didn't just use, like, AM and PM in the American movies, at the very least.
Because that would be far too easy, sweetheart. And
Well,
to answer your question, Salamander, psychotic things have been very crazy around here.
Absolutely.
I have a reason why.
Go ahead with your reason.
Because the reason why is it wouldn't make sense in the Pokemon game because certain Pokemon appeared at night, not at 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. So doing PM and AM wouldn't be exactly
They were
right.
split into 12-hour increments.
Right, but then it would be a little confused. Like PM's nighttime, but now I get off school at 3 p.m. But that's not nighttime.
I also feel like it's a factor of what. God damn, it's a sorcerer. Goddamn sorcerers. No, I also feel like it's a factor of like. It's still a little confusing considering what ends up happening is it's a 12-hour interval, like my dear wife has said. But it's like, oh yeah, there's still. It wasn't AM or PM, right? I'm sorry, I'm very focused.
It is not AM or PM. It is morning or night.
That is
Wait, it's not even day?
Nope.
It's not even day. It is morning or night.
Alright, you said day, and I thought it was day.
No. I said day as a alternative. That would have made more sense. It saved the characters, so they could have used night.
Oh shit.
Didn't Crystal also have like Monday, Tuesday, and everything?
I believe. No, it was not this one. That was Ruby Sapphire Emerald.
I miss music from this game.
Oh, that's a sorcerer.
Kind of in the same boat of the old Pokemon music, like in this.
Again, Zero does have a song stuck in his head. I don't like sorcerers. I really hate sorcerers.
Melee Boy for life?
Not that. It's more of they just keep summoning bullshit for me to deal with.
Why is my
Different
camera
time.
angle weird in VC face?
I don't know. Maybe it's because you got a weird face? Don't hurt me. Where's the fucking...
Okay, which Pokemon should I start with?
What are your options?
Cyndaquil.
Very good. Okay, here's the thing. I think we're, like, as far as a trio, we would actually fit in the Pokeverse.
Yeah? Why makes you say that?
Because I know the one that you're going to choose it when I tell you about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love the boy.
And you like Bailey, don't you?
I love Chikorita.
Yeah. Here's the thing, I like Chikorita too.
But Cyndaquil, though,
Right.
It was adorable.
he's such a sweet boy, and I am so glad he got done so good in Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except the weird stuff.
That wasn't official canon. It got scrapped, obviously, which is why it never made it into any game.
Which really it shouldn't have been in lore, IMO. I get that they were like, oh yeah, realism stuff, but that sounds a bit creepy for a...
That's not even realism stuff. It's just like...
Yeah. Like that...
That is some creepy dude in the Pokemon company that's like, I'm gonna write fan fiction.
I'm gonna write fan fiction. Slain by a sorcerer? That guy's a little bitch.
Listen, this is why most, like, fan fiction authors are women. Because the men do this.
Yeah. We do have
Obviously
some fucking
joking,
tendencies.
but...
I mean...
Obviously joking, but...
I mean, if I also may... Warhammer's kind of in the same boat.
Yeah.
What they went, hey, let's look at world history. Okay, now let's really fuck it up. I've been playing a healthy amount of Team Fortress 2, and I've been playing new Roblox Peak game, Dead Rails. I've never really gotten into I don't think it's for me, but I do want to get back into Team Fortress 2 again. I haven't played it in so long.
You know, with Salamander here, I think we should bring up the idea that we were having of...
Oh yeah, having like a streamer we just test out.
like a bunch of unrated maps on the Steam Workshop.
Yeah.
And invite anyone who is playing, is watching the stream to hop in and join us.
Yeah. We thought it'd be a fun concept just to be like, let's revisit TF2.
What? Just
What?
we think the game broke a little bit.
Oh? What makes you say that? Hold on. Let me see what's happening.
Yeah, let me get into your thing.
All I know is you're saying oh yeah, that's busted.
One moment.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Hon, you gotta throw away the whole game, I'm sorry.
It fixed itself.
Wow, that's something.
You
Was
got
not prepared.
you
It's
gotta
the phone. Phones break reality. Get rid of your phone. Throw it away.
You gotta throw away the whole game now, hon, I'm sorry.
Hi, fish.
Okay. Hello, fish.
Hi,
But
fish.
yeah, no. I'm going to be honest. I love all of the Pokemon games. They've all been so good.
They've been good.
I think there are eras of Pokemon games, though.
Oh?
Point. Like you have the
Yeah, Game
original
Boy-
trilogy.
Game Boy
Yeah.
era, Game Boy Color era, Game Boy Advance era.
No,
Game Boy
that's
DS.
not what I mean.
Also, Salamander says the whole idea that we had, they could do it on the 25th.
Alright.
Well.
I'll see if I can get things set up for that.
Get things set up for what? Oh, fish.
TF2 stuff. Ah!
Why do I randomly scoot all the way back?
I don't know. Do you lean back a lot?
No, I'm saying perfect still.
I totally understand Salamander. Finals are fucking brutal. I've never been to college, but I've done a lot of certifications. And I
Yeah.
imagine they're very similar.
Is like
Here's a bad thing. I'd rather deal with exams over certifications. Because you can pass fail a certification. With a class, if you do well enough with a class, even if you fail an exam, you can still pass the class. Because I've failed exams before, but I've had a high B, and I'm like, I've readily ranked this. It's a low B now, but a B's a B no matter what.
C's get to greens.
Right.
complete chapter 2. 25th and 26th. I think it would just be kind of a fun idea to do, you know?
Honestly, sir, I think it would be fun to have you along for the ride with those.
Why do I feel like I'm getting dragged on this one?
You play TF2 and enjoy it.
There you go.
I mean-
There's your
I mean-
dragging.
You mean the game that I do really bad with without a pocket healer?
We all do bad with a pocket healer.
Without
Oh,
a
they
pocket healer, yes.
exploded. That's what happened.
Oh,
Listen,
shit.
you can just be a pocket healer. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I'm good. I'm good.
I still would like to do something like that. The thing is, I will say, I kind of wish we would have more people for it. I think that's my
I
only.
don't disagree. I also think streaming on TF2, saying, hey, join us in game. I think that would do a lot. To be honest.
Yes, excuse me. I am so sorry.
Oh my.
What?
Got one of the 15% chance of female starter Pokemon.
Oh shit!
I know that was a 50%
Congratulations.
chance.
Incursion
It's
progress.
15.
Nice.
Cool, what are you naming her?
Raiders.
Don't know yet.
Is it a Cyndaquil?
No, it's
Yeah,
Bailey.
Chikorita.
Oh.
Chikorita? Let's see. How about Rose?
You know what you could name them? Is what was it? It was we were talking about it the other day. It was chicken tenders. That was it.
Zero. Is there like a plant/earth-based naming Suicune?
Well, there's the Mother Earth rune and the Earth rune. Are you talking specifics?
More with like grass and stuff.
Not really. I mean, you always get plant lovers. One moment, let me look up. There's one that is a plant lover. 1 second.
Apparently, salamander saw through your bones, Zero. I don't know how.
Oh, she's a ninja and a plant lover. Interesting. Kasumi, which is a ninja girl, but also likes roses.
Fair enough. Also,
for my
that's
bones.
also a really good one, Salamander.
I was about to ask, because, like, that's actually not bad. I do always find dandelions funny, because there's a lot of flowers. It's like, no, I need a very perfect soil in order to work. And then there's dandelions going like, fuck yeah, concrete. It kills me every time.
Salt through my bones. What does he mean?
Oh,
When
it's a
you-
reference to TF2.
Yeah.
Oh. I was concerned there. I thought my model messed up. That's why I stopped touching the game.
I see. Yeah, no, it's TF2 reference with the medic taunting.
Hmm.
Okay, no. Yeah, he yells that when he's going to do a kill taunt. It's kind of funny. Just stabs randomly. Where am I supposed to...
Oh, Oktoberfest. You know what? My dear,
Yeah?
I think we should get some German beer that night.
You think so?
Listen, you and me both play the shit out of medic.
This is true. Oh, that would be fun, though. Also, actually, I was gonna talk to you about, drinking, because you had drink stuff still.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if you'd like to do some tomorrow, or if you're running out.
I still have apple box.
Okay.
I am absolutely down.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this little thing I threw together tonight. Okay, so we have a place called Jeremiah's. It's like an Italian-shaped ice mixed with, like, ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
And
awful.
it is so fucking good. It is so fucking good.
I'll take your word for it.
So it uses, just to double check, it uses shaved ice?
Okay, so you have layers of, like, really fine shaved ice.
Okay.
And layers of ice cream stacked on top of each other.
Ooh, okay. I'm listening. With bated breath, I'm listening.
It is so good. I decided, you know what, I'll try out a slice because I shoved. One moment. There's a spider for me to destroy. I'll be right back.
There's a spider for me to destroy.
Hey,
Even if
Forgot how
I
much-
did, I don't want to know how many already semi-high body... That's
What?
fair. Yeah. I was reading Salamander. But, yeah, no, actually, I was going to ask and see how you were doing Salamander, but...
The little shit is bigger than a thumb. It's not allowed to exist in its space.
I have a
If it's
question.
big- What?
Yeah.
Question, Eva. Do you care about the jumping spiders?
The little black ones.
Little, like,
The
baby?
little brown and brown ones with little
Yeah, people call them the kittens of
spiders.
spiders. Yeah.
They still have a little bit of, like...
You don't like spiders.
I
Right, and I respect
not
that.
like spiders, but they are smaller than my thumb, so they get pass. They
I
do-
didn't know there was a rule.
You know
Yeah.
what, Eva? What I will do is get you a gecko.
I love geckos. They are sweet babies.
Yeah, but then you just have free fly hunters.
Oh my god! Why did they give me 3 champions? Okay. Naturally half high. I was actually going to ask you, Salamander, your... What's it called?
Oh, Eva.
Your finals, is it like for the year, or are you done?
You know that spinning mini game that you were stuck on for like 30-45 minutes?
Yes.
Year, I see.
I just did it one
I can
try.
do
Right. Yes. Listen, Zero. You didn't have to rub it in.
Wait, Zero's good at a game that he's been playing for a long
No,
time now?
Oh, no.
It's
no.
luck-based.
It's luck
I
based.
know.
There's a huge-
Shit.
There's a huge difference between
Listen,
apparel.
go ahead.
At least you're not as bad as somebody on Reddit said they were.
Zero.
No?
Do you forget about the fact that the gambling minigame
The gambling
No.
minigame.
There's a
with the
guy.
dice.
There's a guy.
Also,
I saw on Reddit.
split salamander. Absolutely, I do. Also, don't consider it healthy, but it is so fucking good.
But I
Ouch,
saw a guy on
ouch,
Reddit
ouch.
say
On
that he
Reddit.
was stuck on the rotation one for 10 hours as a kid.
I
Christ.
understand.
I mean, they were also a kid, so, but at the same time.
No, apparently
Hey.
it's just fully luck.
Yes,
So the-
but yes.
So it's not like the skill stopped him, but like he said, like, yeah, I hated this when I was a kid because I was stuck on it for 10 hours. Nobody believed me, and now that I play the remastered, I get it in 1 or 2 tries.
Nice.
I wonder why. Oh, God.
Again,
But that
it's,
is absolutely fair, salamander.
Stop coming
For
back.
me, my unhealthy, my comfort food is a bit weird and very whack.
so like you.
Okay, this is fair. It is Spanish style rice.
Hey, fish, by the way.
Okay.
Queso and
So it's when I broke my face because like my nose itches, my mouth just flips out.
But don't itch your face.
yeah.
Don't itch my face.
Yeah.
You said
That is-
don't eat your face.
I'm
No, I
sure
said
it's
itch.
this. I am
You said
absolutely
eat.
Sure.
No, I did not. I am not fighting you on this. I did not say eat.
Or you said itch your face, not scratch, my bad.
You said itch.
Moving on!
No.
I'm gonna focus on this if you guys want to continue with that. Oh, Volkite, that's what I need. Thank you,
It
game.
is so good. It is so good, salamander. I've been told that it's stoner food.
Okay.
You know what I want?
And
What I want
I
so much on?
understand, but also it is so fucking good.
Popcorn.
Like it's in chips. You have like tortilla chips.
I want some
The
candy.
rice is just food. And you're
Candy?
Stonerland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till Easter.
I completely understand.
Me or salamander?
Salamander. Yes. Would you believe I have never smoked a day in my life?
No.
It's hot sauce, pork, and cheese, and it's all good. Speaking to someone with constant munchies sounds great. It's 100% is. But adds chips on the... That sounds amazing, honestly.
I've never smoked anything. We back
I
out
press an
anything.
X. Of course, you probably don't smoke it. You probably nom 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 nom.
No, I've never had any kind of...
Eva, I'm messing with you. I believe you.
To be fair, you say you're like, oh yeah, I'm joking, but half the time your joking voice sounds like your normal voice, my
Yeah,
guy.
that is my issue.
Listen,
Okay.
Eva, what I know about you, I'm pretty sure nothing's been in your mouth that's not supposed to be in your mouth. I thought about it after I said that. I am so
Yeah,
sorry.
I was about to say, like, are you trying to?
Just
Okay.
whoops.
Yeah, no, I was sitting here like 0.
You want to continue?
This is a dangerous path you're walking.
Do you realize that one was, I didn't realize it as soon as I said it?
Mhm.
Oh god. Right.
Yeah, it took you like half a second before just like you fucked up.
I said the thing. Am I supposed to go up there? What am I supposed to do here? Okay.
Okay,
I think I know what I'm doing.
I have been thinking recently of like de-smartifying my life in terms of like smart devices.
Okay.
For some reason, I thought that meant you were getting rid of Smarties. And I was about to go, why do you not want Smarties?
Okay, here's the thing, I don't like the chalky Smarties.
I know, and you're wrong.
I love the like Smarties ropes.
My favorite is the big uns.
Of course you do, you monster.
It's because they can dissolve in my mouth.
God damn it. God damn it.
Anyway, so I've been looking at, like, good quality dumb phones.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for letting me know, Swiss. And yeah, having some, like, I always feel like I'm like, oh, my voice is so like this. And I'm always kind of a smartass. So, like, to me, I'm like, oh, everybody knows I'm
Kind of.
joking.
You're just kind of.
I will bite your ear off. I will embrace my inner Mike Tyson.
No,
Listen, you weren't one of his pet tigers.
Did
I
he?
forgot that he had pet tigers.
That's weird to think about. I don't know how to feel about the fact that he used to own pet tigers.
Listen, Salamander, I completely understand that I am incorrect here. I accept this. But those rainbow fruit flavored Smarties ropes are just so fucking addictive.
I'm gonna say something.
Go ahead.
I've never had Smarties.
And
To my
that's
knowledge.
totally fine.
Can
I
I
just
make
figured out how.
Because we usually ate Reese's in my household.
But, like, not even for Halloween?
Nope.
Like, that's
To be
like
fair, I'm sitting here going like, what does Smarties even look like?
Zero, I'm going to say this. My dear came through after, like, a lot of candy starting. I just realized my dear never went to actual, like, public schools.
This is true.
Oh, right.
So he didn't
Yeah.
get, like, the cheap teacher candy.
His pet pigeon. The fuck did I come back to, Salamander? As you were saying.
So
just
I have
like
another
that.
idea.
What's that?
No,
One
no,
second.
no lava. Do not enjoy the lava. Fire bad, fire bad.
One second.
Okay.
One Mississippi.
Anyway.
Okay.
So my idea is we each choose a game, and over the course of however many streams it takes, we each finish that game while we do something like this.
Fair. Because
And
right
then-
now I'm just kind of... Go ahead.
And I was just going to say that we go through and do, like, see how many streams it takes for us to complete chosen game.
Oh, well, then I have to start over this.
No,
No, we get to choose a game for you.
no. What I'm saying is, like, we each choose a game. You want me to just go ahead and use Pokemon Crystal, you can use yours.
Mhm.
Here's the thing, you're at the biggest disadvantage here. Maybe this is a JRPG.
This is true.
So even
was-
if my dear skipped one more stream,
Mhm.
you would still be behind both of us.
Why?
This is true. JRPG.
You
Like,
still
this
wouldn't
game-
be behind us, I mean.
You know this game is only 10 hours long, right? If I rush it.
And you started playing Halo 2 back on like 6.
It's true.
Yeah, that's if I get all 108 stars of Destiny. I am doing a complete run, but still. Not a long
Oh.
game.
So Salamander was saying if they were a pet of Tyson, they would be a pigeon. And I just got the reference you made. Salamander.
Wasn't there an adult?
Yup.
Oh.
That's the joke he was making. Yup. They were. Sorry. There was an old Mike Tyson
Adult
animated
Swim
show. Yeah. That, looking back, I didn't
Wasn't
watch
bad.
a lot of it, but it wasn't bad. Like,
That's the crazy thing is like it was actually good quality, right?
yeah. And like their jokes were actually pretty good tastes. And like it was just ridiculous and stupid because it's like, okay, let's take Scooby-Doo gang, now let's make them more adult and let's make it even dumber.
But here's the thing, that was a good adult series. Scooby-Doo ripoff. Better than Velma ever was.
Yeah.
Listen,
Velma-
was kind of... Okay. My feelings on Filma is they are, or it was as a show, designed to be taxed right off.
I can see that. Whoa.
You know, unlike some other shows that turned into being taxed write-offs.
Like what?
The Legend of Korra.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I didn't care for Legend of Korra.
Listen, I understand. Her, have it with this. Her being so damn cocky.
It completely turned me off
makes
the show.
sense. I understand it turns you off in the show. But as a character, it makes sense.
Right, and I
It does. For me, I feel like it was mainly pacing. Like, don't get me wrong, I haven't really truly been able to watch it. But the factor is, it's like, the cockiness makes sense, but the pacing was just so everywhere, it was just like, no. I think that's my main thing that I have with her, but I've never watched it. Go ahead.
I wish that there was... Anyway, okay. I understand.
Can I say something real fast?
Go ahead.
Fish, Swish, if you want to use my party, jump in my chat and let me know. Okay, go ahead.
What I was just going to say is, I hate how they did the 5-episode lesbian kiss before sending off the show. Wish that had more build-up to it.
I mean, like...
They couldn't have put it in China if it did.
I also feel like it was mainly, because... I feel like the main part...
in China.
Yes, it did.
I
Kung Fu Panda and stuff like Avatar did air in China because of the Chinese roots.
Do you want to watch either lesbians or an animated panda? The animated panda, please. The lesbians kiss, and I do not enjoy.
It is a culture not letting people be people.
Yeah, I get it. It just the mental image of that's how it went down made me laugh.
But it's because Pooh Bear over there didn't like people being people.
Mm-hmm. It's mainly like with Korra. Again, I wasn't really able to watch it. I feel like it just needed more air to breathe. Like, it needed more time in the oven, if that makes sense. Because, again, I've already said it. It's a factor of like what I've seen of it. A lot of people are like, and so I was like, "Ooh, that's concerning. Ooh, I'm concerned for that." You know, but I'm still an
I hated the weird love things every season too. Aaron,
it's like, oh, that's a demon now. Okay, didn't know that could happen.
And then her okay, the I almost said on Aang and Qatar thing. Cool, that was fine because it was just one.
It was one moment.
No, it wasn't one moment. It was one long story with like these people trying to get together. Cool, that's fine. But like Korra was like, "Oh, I'm in love with this person. Now I'm in love with this person." And well, that's true for teenage romance. It was just like, I'm done rooting for whoever you're with.
Damn, this woman getting harems. Oh god, don't get close to me, please. Thank you. I hate Chaos Champions.
Here's the thing, though. Aang was basically the perfect character for his series.
Yes.
Because he came from a different age, and he was from the tribe of the most, like, chill people.
Where is the
And he wasn't some high-class noble. And he was treated kind of like garbage throughout the entire series.
He got the Naruto treatment.
Whereas, in contrast, Korra, they knew she was the Avatar. She got special treatment because she was the Avatar. So she had this cocky,
air to herself.
Yes, she also wasn't an airbender first, so she had this, like, for lack of a better word, she was kind of female soft in a way.
Mm-hmm. And
I
also,
think the best way I can elaborate that.
Also, like, different tribes does make sense and all that. It does. And I feel like it would be fascinating to see how the other, like, avatar basically is. I think that would be an amazing way of doing it. And it... How do I put this? Because, like, we saw how the airbender would be like, because they're calm, relatively. Aang did have his problems, but he was calm. Korra, wow. So sorry. Korra, was cocky, but, like, she also got special treatment and all this stuff that was going on. That does make sense. And I haven't really fully watched it, so I feel like I can't really put a lot of, like, sense into what I know about it, you know? I've only seen bits. And, don't fall in lava! The advice of the day.
Don't fall in lava.
Get this, it hurts.
It hurts.
So it's very much like no, I can see why she's like that, and I actually wouldn't mind more of a cockiness to it. But as long as it's under control, if that makes sense. Because there have been multiple shows that try and make cocky characters or like the main character. I'm like, man, I kind of hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do end up literally knocking the wind out of her sails later.
Right. Also, because of how Nickelodeon did what they did to Korra, I also did not care for Korra because the seasonal villains just got old. Oh,
yeah,
here's this one season villain. Yeah, we beat him.
Okay, Salamander, that isn't fair. Then had it really fucking bad.
You know what? I'm gonna say Courage. You want to know why? I have a genuine reason. Courage's show only got like a few seasons and didn't really get to hear the end, like a really good end to his story. Aang got fewer seasons and was put through a lot of shit, but he got an ending to his story. That's my reasoning.
Courage got very well done into his story.
So the ending of Courage was an explanation of how he became with Muriel. But it never, like, the weird shit never stops happening to him.
Of course.
Like, the end of his story is, like, his parents are on the moon.
Yes.
Like, so, like, the ending story was great, but it wasn't an ending story. Like, Aang, while he might do other stuff being the Avatar, he's no longer fighting the
Fire
Lord. Yeah.
I've taken your chakra.
No, Yugi from the Cloud Village. No, don't get on your ship without my chakra.
I feel like that's just a weird way of saying I won now. Like you're doing a 1v1 versus a friend, or like you're doing like a competition. And you just go like, I've stolen your chakra.
Okay. So I do have a question for both of you.
Shoot.
Yes.
Do you think a new series for Avatar would be good if they followed the previous Avatars?
No.
Like, are we talking
Like
episode
one season,
or
one season long of each individual Avatar?
So
I think it would be fascinating. I don't think it would be well done. The situation is that it's like, okay, but why are they the avatars? Like, I would like to see
the avatars before Aang.
Yes. And what I'm saying is, anyways, and what I'm saying is like, I think it would be fascinating, but like, what exactly would they be doing? Because
whatever the big event of their like.
Yeah, like because like the retelling of the Earth one before Aang.
Kyoshi.
Yeah, Kyoshi. They did a comic of her. Here's the reason why I don't think it'd be good. They either try to make it too gory, too adult or something like that, instead of how the comics did it.
See, my thing is that padding for time, because for things that need to be told, and like people will cut shit that are very important to like movies and shows, and it's like, oh, that was kind of needed for. Okay, I'm gonna go on a quick tangent. The reason why I'm saying this is because in the Warcraft movie, way back when, they missed out on something that was pretty damn important.
Mm-hmm.
They were just like, yeah, it's fine if we just cut this out, and it's because it was like, well, all these orcs are acting irrational. What's going on with that? Oh, we don't really have an explanation. Meanwhile, they have created a scene to show them, like, yeah, no, demon blood has been ingested into the orcs, and it's spreading, and they're turning green now. It's like, oh, that's a little important. It was a cutscene.
I see.
And they just got rid of it. And it was just like, why? That's pivotal to why the orcs are the orcs.
Okay, so one thing is that you did an 8 to 12 episode long like season.
Okay.
My
So
note
for
is
Kyoshi, it just leads up to the separation of the island from the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
so using that example, I'm worried that Nickelodeon will try to make it to SpongeBob, or make it to Ren and Stimpy, or make it Teen Titans, or make it Teen Titans Go.
If it was early SpongeBob, I would accept it over those two.
No, even if it's early
Because-
SpongeBob, it would not fit for the story of what Avatar is telling. SpongeBob is way too goofy for it.
It is, but I'm saying, like, okay, earlier SpongeBob at least attempted at jokes. These ones are like, haha, this is my butt, and that's it. That's the joke. You know, I'm not saying that, like, that will fit directly with Avatar. It was more of, like, with one, they at least attempt to make a joke out of it. And that, it would just be like, wow, Avatar really hit the bottom of the barrel, huh? You know what I mean? Okay, so how do I, what do I do?
Okay, what if they made like a Nick at Night Avatar?
Again, my trust for Nickelodeon and
It's
current
-5.
is so low. Because again, they would try to do either, SpongeBob, Teen Titans Go, and I'm not, again, I didn't watch
Rick and
SpongeBob. Yeah.
We do not want Rick and Morty. Grenade.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Salamander. The amount of tax jokes in that show are kind of weirdly high.
Yeah.
Also, budget gags.
And also, don't forget about them showing the real voice actors constantly and be like, hey, this is the person that voices me. Whoa, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
God, I'm sad about Teen Titans now.
Yeah, no, I still miss the old Teen Titans.
I wish we got a good ending. Like, if we had a good ending, I would accept Teen Titans Go more. But the fact they were just like, we don't need to do a good ending. Fuck
I mean,
them.
there was a ending.
No, okay, we were supposed to get one more season with Beast Boy and Terra, and like figure out what's going on with Terra.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of having that where Beast Boy looks off and sees her, and then she disappears.
Here's
I thought the ending of the show was with Raven's dad.
No, that was the season before.
I thought the ending was the movie.
It was.
Oh yeah, they did have a movie.
But the movie wasn't doing everything it needed to do. It just complete. They want to do more. The movie was just supposed to complete Starfire and
Shitting.
yeah, which I respect. You gotta go ahead and put the shippers in line, or else the shippers are gonna go crazy.
I do not like Chaos Champions. Aspiring Champions, sorry.
This is the worst way to get somebody. I must be tired. Get the rest. I don't want to do this. I have to wait. I have to talk to a girl until she says a certain line that I can go recruit somebody. It's just okay. There we go.
You know, maybe that was especially funny back in like PS1 era where it came out.
Oh, I fucked up.
See, I'm gonna say something, Salamander. I I don't agree with Invincible. I don't hate it, but I don't agree with it. Because the factor is that, like, I like the show. I haven't watched it, but what I've seen of it actually does do a lot of things. But it also feels like after season 1, it gets very much just like, oh yeah, we're a show.
That doesn't
And, like,
gratuitous violence.
With that, I'm kind of like understanding more of it because it's like, hey, imagine superheroes, but actually like dealing with in-world consequences and I know other shows have done it before, but this one's like, hey, you're a new hero, and now you're dealing with like world obliterating shit.
And again,
Good luck, buddy.
I can respect that, but I'm already kind of heroed out because, sorry, Marvel did it before they came out.
So we can't play Marvel Rivals anymore.
I was going to say.
No, what I'm saying though is like Marvel.
He's a Marvel boy. Don't worry about it.
I'm talking about the movies and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I'm tired of superhero movies and shows, especially with the let's show you the real issue with these guys. Oh no,
And the whole
Homelander's
villain-
evil.
and the
Oh
whole-
no.
And the whole villain thing that you have with that too, yeah. Oh, that's worrying. No, I get it, because like, at the end of the day, there are times where it's just like, no, you just want an asshole villain. That's all you want. Because like,
Right.
in recent years, I've kind of leaned towards that as well. It's one of the reasons why one of my favorite characters in fiction is his name's Nagash. He's just an asshole. That's his whole thing. He just wants power, and he's an asshole. There you go.
Right.
He's the first necromancer ever. Ta-da! Asshole.
And like I said, my biggest thing, especially with Invincible, is it's just evil Superman, but good Superman's son.
I can see that.
And again, I respect the people who like it, but so tired of evil Superman stories.
Sorry,
Even
to throw my hair up you up on it because it's way too fucking hot for my hair to be down.
That's
Even-
understandable.
even DC cannot make a good evil Superman story. I'm sorry.
I like the idea of what they're doing with Invincible. It just, in recent seasons, it just feels like it's going, okay, now we're doing this. And it's like, I guess? I mean, sure. I guess.
Yeah, like I said, it lost me with Omni-Man going evil. I'm like, okay, cool, it's an evil Superman. Spaceman with
Yeah.
super strong strength who can do literally anything,
Mm-hmm.
and he's evil now. Okay, cool.
Because in more of the recent ones, it's like, oh yeah, he's trying to go to college. He really wants to go to college. Oh, he can't go to college because of all the bullshit that's happening. So he has to drop out, and he feels like he's illiterate and stupid. Or like, at least what I've seen of it. And it's like, oh shit.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
but like, Wally and Eva were super adorable.
Mm-hmm. And Rex was actually kind of like one of those characters I liked. Sad what happened to him, but
He blew up.
yeah. But he blew himself up. That
And he
if you're
needed to remove
Italian-
a rib to do that.
yeah. And that shit hurts. Is that like a specific grenade? Can I just? Yep.
But
Okay.
no, like again, it's not for me because I'm so tired of
Evil
Evil
Superman,
Superman.
and also superhero movies and stuff like that.
and I'm also tired of here's the real world consequences of these superheroes. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm watching a movie to get out of to just shut my brain off and enjoy a fantasy for a little bit. Let me
Mhm.
enjoy the stupid idiots punching each other and their soap opera. Because that's all superhero comics and movies are, is soap opera where people punch each other. So less violent soap operas.
Okay, I'm going to start pitching up with something.
No
And
comment.
Zero is going to agree with that.
Okay.
I'm tired of everything being damn competition.
Yes.
Yeah.
In media, I'm tired of everything being a damn competition.
Ugh. It's. Oh god, excuse me. It's one of the things that people started doing way back when. I was like, I just want to watch.
It's wrong. It's always been a thing.
Mhm.
but I think it's more different now than it's ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of how much access to, instant information we have.
Salamander says, Megamind is my favorite superhero. Wally is my favorite sci-fi and movie. Honestly, yeah, Wally's really good. I forgot about Megamind.
Megamind did the best Superman. I'm sorry, the best Superman clone. Because, what's his name isn't evil, he's just...
Metro Man?
Yeah, Metro Man isn't evil, he's bored.
It's also a factor of, like, the quote-unquote villain in that one was made by the other villains so that he can have, like, something to do. The whole thing was just about basically boredom. There was a video I watched about it because I was bored, and I was just like, do I like Megamind? Sure. And it's like, no, it's basically showing the difference between, like, being a good person and being, like, a nice person. Yeah. And I actually kind of liked that.
Pretty sure a bunch of women could attest to nice guy syndrome.
Yeah. There's no Queen of Eland.
But no, but again, for an evil Superman, the way they did it was interesting. But also, for the good Superman, it wasn't a, oh, well, he got hurt. No, it's just like he was just done. It became a boring routine. And I can understand that because, like, imagine.
It's 9 to 5.
Yeah.
He doesn't even get paid for it, I'm pretty sure.
He doesn't.
That's also part of the reason why I don't really like My Hero as well. Just because, like, it's not a terrible show with what some of the scenes that it has. Like, there are some parts that are really good. But it gets to a point where it's just like, okay, alright, sure, why not, I guess. And, like, there was one moment in the show that I was actually kind of interested. And it was, hey, let's actually follow the villains. Let's not look into their backstory. It talks a little bit about what they've gone through and what they're dealing with mentally, and it was kind of interesting. But moreover, it was just like, let's follow the villains. They're currently the protagonists now. It's not, oh, well, we're just going to show you what they're doing currently, so then we can get back to the main heroes. It's like, no, the dude that's able to disintegrate shit with his bare hands is getting better at what he's doing. On top of that, he's destroying an entire different syndicate of enemies, so he can be the only syndicate of enemies. And it was oddly fascinating because you got to see one of my favorite characters. His name is Twice, and his whole thing is that he has like dementia and multiple personality disorder all wrapped into one. And it was genuinely fascinating.
It was because of his trauma, because he was so scared to disappear because of his stuff.
Yeah.
So where My Hero lost me was Deku getting powers that counteract the other heroes.
Yeah.
It's just like, the Zero, who's not even a main character, has the ability to make tape out of his arms, and he can use that to go really fast and move stuff. Oh, Deku! Oh no, I can't get somewhere really fast. Oh no, I will just now waken up the last guy who my mentor can't even say that he can't even do, and use their whips because he had whips.
I still believe that Deku's superpower was crying to this day.
Another thing that got me is I get that Deku took notes on everybody, but being able to mimic other people's abilities was just like, okay, cool. He's Taskmaster now at this point.
He's Sasuke.
So Taskmaster was the first one you would see with that. He's a Marvel villain who he has a photo. It's like photogenic, like he can see it, but it's also like photo. Like his body can also mimic it. He refuses to mimic Deadpool and Moon Knight because they'll just tank hits to keep stabbing you. While like Spider-Man, he likes to do Spider-Man because he can mimic Spider-Man's abilities.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's just Taskmaster. Everybody who copies other people's abilities is just Taskmaster. And you know what? He's shit on every time he comes up. Because it's not an interesting power. It's not an interesting story. It's, I could mimic everybody else. Cool. You're boring. Because every time people know your ability, they're going to go, okay, cool, time to do something that you can't really mimic or you don't want to mimic. Deadpool's answer to Taskmaster is, cool, I'm just going to walk up and stab you now. I'll shoot you 50 times. Deadpool, I don't care how many times you shoot me. I'm going to stab you.
It's my
See
ability.
this? See this? It's going off your fucking hands.
Container.
Right. And that's why Deadpool always wins against him, not because Deadpool is stronger than him. It's because
He's able to do that bullshit.
right. Well, other heroes found other ways
Region
to
factor.
yeah. Well, other heroes also found ways to beat Taskmaster in such silly ways. Sure, Taskmaster can perfectly do your backflip kick, but you know what Spider-Man does? Changes the web cartridge that Taskmaster didn't see. Shut the web cartridge in such a way that Taskmaster could not have seen it, and just like, all right, cool. This thing automatically makes it where you will do the opposite of what I do. So, like, Spider-Man put up his left hand and threw a right punch, and Taskmaster mimicked it with the other way, but the way he did it, like, Spider-Man just punched him in the face.
Mm-hmm.
When I say that Taskmaster is kind of shit on because mimicking other heroes isn't a cool power, it's kind of boring. It's like when Sasuke mimicked Rock Lee, it was like oh, that's so cool. It was like why? That was fucking boring.
But when
Alright,
Kakashi does it, he's dope though.
Kakashi only ever doesn't mimic taijutsu. He only ever mimics kenjutsu and whatever the other jutsu is.
Genjutsu.
Yeah, so that's fine. Because it's just knowing your opponent's hand signs. That doesn't bug me because, like, alright, cool. If I watch your hand signs long enough, I can learn your trick. All his did. But Sasuke could... Oh, I could mimic perfectly.
Taijutsu.
Which is martial arts, which somebody spends years to practice to get their bodies to do.
Here's the thing. Like, Kakashi would have more of a reason than Sasuke too, though. Because, you know, we compete against with primarily.
Guy.
Exactly.
Love guy. Fucking dork.
I love
Guys-
the fact that he actually has to live to see the end of the series, though.
Mm-hmm.
And Guy's a much more interesting character. Like, here's the thing. Kakashi's a much more interesting character than Sasuke. Not because he's hot or whatever. Is that one of the reasons why he's so loved? No, it's because he's an interesting character.
I also feel like he's just mainly chill. Like, he's just kind of there. In comparison to a lot of the emo characters. Like, I love Gaara. I love Gaara so much. But in comparison...
He's the 2000s sad boy.
There's at least 400 AMVs of either mainly
become feature Gaara and Sasuke.
yeah, that level of shit. And so you got to realize, like, again, you see that and you go, I really don't like these two absolute nerds. Like, they just kind of suck. Kakashi, on the other hand, is just like, hey, I'm just kind of here. And then way later, he's like, no, I can actually, like, pimp slap you across the ocean if I want to.
Right.
In comparison to others, he is an interesting character. Now, in comparison to Guy, I actually can agree with you on that, because I like the whole gate idea that they had.
Yeah,
it feels weirdly... It feels weirdly like Super Saiyan, but like it feels more
grounded in a way.
Yeah, because I feel like we're on Super Saiyan 8 or some shit now. I don't know.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken times 3.
Super Saiyan Hanukkah. I don't fucking know.
It is. I wish I was joking. It is called Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Double Big Mac. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
oh no, my bad. The newest thing is Ultra Instinct Unlocked.
Like, one of the reasons I always enjoyed Full Metal Alchemist, one of the main reasons, is because
it tears your heart out.
It does do that, but part of it is because what ends up happening is it's like the main character, like, he learns things, but he's just really good at one thing. Kind of like the one anime that you guys showed me. I keep forgetting what it's called for the life of me. But
Kuaru no Index, Mandarin.
The one that has the guy with the one hand, that one. Okay,
Index.
continuing.
Kuaru no Index.
Cool. Continuing. What ends up happening is that he's mainly just using one. He doesn't grow to get any new powers. He's just like, no, I'm actually a better fighter if I use this instead of that. So I should be using this the entire time. I'm a fool. Let me continue using this. And he learns like, oh, I actually got more shit on my plate than I thought, etc., etc. It's what I do kind of find interesting about his character. Because it's mainly he's witty. He's quick. He's quick with what he's doing.
Salamander, I don't really watch most of the shows. Most of the anime that they do. I just know most of it through general zeitgeist around anime.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I watch more shows like Cardcaptor Sakura.
Catch me, catch you.
High
Fall in
School
love by
Host
daylight.
Club.
Kiss, kiss, fall in love.
What was that one? I'm forgetting it for the life of me. It's the one about the bracelet. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, Emo. What about the one with the bracelet?
We don't need to talk about the one with the bracelet.
Oh, so I can continue. Okay, wonderful. So, long story
T.K.O.
short, like, the whole idea that... Okay. A lot of the problems with the shonen animes that I've seen is that, as you and I actually agree, Zero, that, like, it's kind of annoying when it's like, actually, I have super cool power number 12 in my pocket. Whoa, it's unlocked now. That doesn't happen in Brotherhood. Like, maybe once when they're like, oh fuck, throw this shit together. It might cut off my entire, like, top half of my body, but it's better than nothing. Like, that type of shit. High risk, but high reward. Where the fuck am I going? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, with Brotherhood, or either Full Metal Alchemist, they both feel
Brotherhood.
earned. I like the original.
Brotherhood came from the manga. Don't fight me on this. Continue in all seriousness.
So the avatar appears when you get into the chat. But
Fair,
what I like about Brotherhood is if you knew the alchemical formula, then it would make sense. And we see Ed researching like alchemical formula all the time. So that's why I'm like, Brotherhood will never bug me because Brotherhood is like, it feels earned.
Yeah.
While
Academia, Dragon Ball Z,
My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball Z, and stuff like that, it didn't feel. None of their power-ups feel earned. You know what power-up felt earned, even though it really wasn't? Yu Yu Hakusho, the demon form, it wasn't earned, but because Yusuke is such a complete little shit. Yusuke Urameshi is such a little shit in that anime. He will shit talk you while he's dying. In fact, I think he does once. But
he dies once, or he shit talks once?
He shit talks until he dies once.
Wow.
He only dies twice in the thing, at the start and at the end.
Also, that is fair, Salamander. I haven't really been able to watch Reincarnated as a Slime, because I feel like around that time I was just really checking out of anime at that point. Because, like, it just felt like, how many times did someone get reincarnated? Also, how many, like, shonen animes am I going...
Isekai animes.
I fucking hate... Continue. I have a thing after this. Continue.
Okay, I'll let Zero go first. We'll go after him, then you can finish. Good.
Okay.
Isekai anime, I feel like, ruins a lot of anime now, because Isekai anime is so popular, and it's so bad.
Yeah.
Isekai anime is... I don't want to explain how my magic works in detail, but not really explain how it works. Also, I want to give you, they all look the same. Yes, they all look the same, and every single one of them has. Oh, here's this big titty character that's gonna be a main character who's wearing questionably amount of clothing, and she's supposed to be all powerful, but she's gonna need the main character because the main character has something from the real world that is super uber powerful in this fantasy world, like their cell phone that can't connect to the internet, can't make calls, or can't charge. So useful.
Yeah, that one was weird to me. Like, it's like, logically, you're not gonna be able to do a lot of shit. Like,
Yes.
Ow. But you had something, hun, after Zero, unless Zero, are you still going?
Oh, no, it's my big thing about isekais, because I feel like isekais are the biggest problem with modern anime.
Yeah.
I would agree if it weren't for there being another thing that is even worse.
No?
Hentai.
See,
T.K.O.
I'm fine with hentai existing. I'm talking about just how close to the hentai we get with so many anime these days.
Yeah.
Listen, Marvel Rivals also has that problem with Emma Frost coming out. I'm sorry. Have you seen her new costume?
Yeah.
I'm not showing it on stream. I'm not going to show it on the stream because I'm worried I'd get, kicked off Twitch.
Well, it's not... Okay. It's bad. It's not that bad.
Look at her
Here's the
paid
deal.
costume. Look at her paid costume.
I'm still talking. There most likely has been worse. I know what you mean, and I have seen the paid... Trust me, I've seen the paid costume. But...
I can agree with solo leveling.
You can agree with solo leveling, or...
DZ said that solo leveling ruined anime for him, and I agree. I think the Abridged did something fun.
I've never seen it, but I've been told to get into it. I'm like, I don't think I will. Just because, again, I've said this multiple times, one of my things I do loathe about shonen anime and anime in general is when it's like, let me over-explain everything, and also I'm going to say the name... Oh god, that's a Lord of Change. Okay. Anyways. And let me tell you, what the attack name is, and that's the only way it works. I kind of hate that. I hate that that's how some magic works, because I'm okay with incantations, don't get me wrong. I find that fascinating. But speak in Latin, motherfucker. Don't speak in English.
Okay, so I'm going to say something because I'm going to defend something. My favorite incantation is Megamine from Konosuba.
Yes, because I remember you reference it constantly.
Well, no, I reference the explosion, but each time it's a little different. And again, speaking in Latin, no, don't do that because you gotta let your
funny.
Not really, because they did that in the past, and none of those anime sold well. You've got to make it where people can, especially if it's a quotable thing. That's how you market it. Because everybody can go. Everybody knows, Kamehameha, which is Hawaiian. It's not even English.
I actually didn't know it was Hawaiian.
Yeah, it is, because there was actually a king called King Kamehameha.
There's many tip gags and but rumors given the power of growth and we eat big that's concerning. That's concerning, Salamander.
What?
There are many tit gags in TTIGRAAS, but Rimuru.
I got reincarnated as a slime.
A swamp, a whole swamp. But Rimuru has given the power of growth, and they eat big bads for powers.
Listen, Konosuba is fine after the third episode, because I think the fourth episode, because Eva almost dropped it. It gets better. The first 4 episodes are rough.
Yeah, no, and the usual rule for me is if it doesn't collect me within the first 3 episodes, because I think 3 episodes of a 12-episode long series, or season anyway, is a fair mark through the season.
It's 1/4, yeah.
So So if it hadn't got me by that point, what's the point of me finishing this season?
Yeah.
Sarah was like, just keep watching to episode 4, please.
No, it's 5 because 4 was like the good episode.
Yes.
Like, you have to get past the first 3 because they introduce all these characters. And I like the fan theory that the first 3 episodes
Are from Cosmo's perspective.
yeah, like this is how Cosmo sees people, very one note.
I'm just glad they deflanderized characters.
Right? They're so flanderized at the start.
Like, they're genuinely... Like, they start out flanderized. The only one that stays roughly the same is Aqua.
But to be fair,
Listen, I feel bad for Aqua.
I don't.
Here's the thing, she deserves it to a degree. I don't disagree on that, but I still feel bad for her.
I hate Lords of Change. 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 Continue.
But no, Konosuba is fine. Because Konosuba takes itself both seriously and not very seriously.
That's my name.
And I think that's a great tell for an anime is you either take yourself completely seriously or you go, we're fucking anime. We're kind of a joke. Let's just take these moments to be funny.
Okay. So, to kind of diverge from what I was saying earlier, let's talk about Canva for a moment.
Oh, right. Continue.
The anime could not figure out what it wanted to do in its 12-episode runtime.
Don't isn't there like actually 15
Yeah.
episodes by any chance?
It has 2 OVAs.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Uh,
I can respect that, Deezy. It didn't bug me because he lost, and it was for a gag, so it's like, okay.
Yes.
okay, man, can I have my sword back? I sold it. You're
That was
joking, right?
Yeah,
No, I
and
sold
you
it.
can ask Zero. When that came up, I just kind of looked over. It was like, what the fuck is going on here? And it was just like, it gets better, I swear.
What
And
are you
then
talking
and I assume they're talking about me and Dizzy was talking about in Konosuba.
Oh yeah. We did skip the final episode of season 1 though. If you watch Konosuba and you haven't watched the whole season 1, skip the final episode. It is
You can ask Zero. I nearly dropped it then and there.
Oh, I told her we don't watch this. Oh, we'll watch it. We don't watch this. She's like, why is it that bad? I go, yeah. It's not that bad.
It gets worse.
Zero. Me. Yeah, this was the director. Not even the writer?
Fetish.
Not even the writer? No, it was the director who did not understand the characters. Because it doesn't even make sense where it came at, because we didn't meet what's her name?
Megan's friends.
Megumin's friend. Well, Megumin's rival. Yun.
That damage. Continue.
So Yun, like we didn't meet Yun, but they're like, oh yeah, this is Yun. I'm gonna pervert her because I'm main character. It's like, what?
Why?
What? What? And then it's not even episode 1 of season 1 we meet Yun. It's like episode 2 or 3. It's like, oh, and they don't ever. Yeah. It's like episode 1, 2, or 3 of season 2.
Back to it.
Right, and Konosuba is really good about referencing back to the shit that happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have referenced like, hey, remember that collar?
They would not let that man live it down.
Right.
Like, if this had actually occurred, they would not have let that man live it down.
Yeah.
Especially Darkness, especially Aqua.
Especially Megumin.
Hey, fish.
Hi, fish.
Listen, any chance you could get going forward, you could not tell me they wouldn't try and just slowly fuck this man's life up.
Right. Oh, don't worry. I'm a suave man. Oh, were you suave whenever you made me do push-ups in my armor so you could watch my breasts hit the ground? What was your wish with the necklace?
Basically, don't watch that episode.
It was terrible.
I'm sorry. What was in the corner screen there? Fucking what? Okay. I think I read this incorrectly, but I think it was praise the 297,000 denizens that died making this elevator. The fuck is this elevator?
But as a whole, my recommendation for the game for Konosuba is watch episode 1 and 2 because you have to. 3 because it's getting a little better. 4 is where the comedy really kicks in. Also, you know what's bad? I never skip an opening song of Konosuba. There's something else I also like is that Konosuba, like all the openings feel like episodes that we miss, not just random hodgepodge.
99 my ass. I am listening.
I'm gonna ask what
you're gonna what?
That means.
Okay. I just said I'm going to ass-splode. I'm like, huh? You're gonna what?
Are you just focusing on asses today, T.K.O?
Dude, I'm
Eva. He needs a reboot. He's focusing on asses. What did you?
I am focusing on murder. First of all, they are completely different. Oh, it's a cultist. I'm sorry, man. Anyways,
what?
Point is, what? There's a cultist. I kind of felt bad for him. What do you want from me? Listen, man. I think you need to go to like a psych ward. I think something's going on right now.
Yeah, you being weird.
Found him behind the Denny's.
You know what? I did forget about the Denny's lore. I'm sorry. I forgot.
No. It's not Denny's. It's legally distinct Denny's.
It's legally distinct Denny's.
You're right. It was Waffle House.
No, it's legally distinct Denny's. That was the name we decided on.
And there we go. But no, I opened the elevator, I looked up, and there was a cultist with his back to me, and he was going to die. That's why I said I feel bad for this man. Hello, fish. Hello, viewer as well.
But no,
You know, I'm gonna change this up. Please continue talking.
I think my favorite anime to get people on with no explanations now is Vandred.
Why are you like this?
Listen. Yes, Eva? Eva?
Sorry, I was getting some shit out of my eye.
Oh, but the first episode of Vandred opens up...
It was such a hard cold open.
This is true? Did you guys warn me about it, or was it just like...
We warned you about it.
Okay.
Eva got no warning, because I did not know that was the first episode.
It was episode, 11.
Like a flashback episode, like the end of season 1. This is how we got there, because,
women
are monsters.
So
Eva.
bad.
I heard Eva's neck pop as she looked at me, just like...
Explain, Dave.
Watching.
And I can't answer her, because I can't breathe.
It was good. Reverend McKay, go to the honor side and praise the great creator.
Genuinely, it was such a good anime.
We're still not done watching it, though.
We're not done yet, but it is such a good anime. That cold open was just one of the hardest.
Yeah. Well, so the story about Vandred is men from Mars, women from Venus type of stories. They have to force to work together. Really good story. Won't spoil. Well, it's a mech anime, so if you like mechs, it's pretty good. Its fan service is weirdly during the ending song. Like, I can't say it doesn't have fan service, because it does. But where they put it, it's weird, right, Eva?
Yeah, I can't disagree. Like, it has traditional fan service moments. But, like, okay, the thing with the series is, everyone is gay, effectively.
Yes.
Like, even the people who are technically straight, as far as, like, the main cast goes, they're technically bi. Like, the deep sexuality of the characters is gay.
Put something in the water to make the anime gay.
No, it is straight up, they're gay.
I know, I'm joking. Oh, shh!
Because both the men and women have figured out ways of having children without the other.
Wasn't it by cloning or something?
That's the men. The men build children. The women take the Olma's egg and put it inside the Madra's egg.
Hold on. I'm dying slowly, apparently. Okay. I am listening. I'm just also trying to survive on this crazy kooky world of Warhammer.
Oh no, I understand that. So,
but you know, it's just a.
Oh, I agree, dude. If I would rejoin the military to pilot. If I like, oh yeah, we have a mech. What type? Here's a question though. What type of mech? Because if I can fit an Ava, I'd be like, I'm good. I'm 100% good. If it's a Dread or a Gundam, 100% down.
I just don't want the one. Okay, here's the deal. I also have a thing with mechs. Are you gonna? This is gonna sound weird, but you're gonna see what I mean. I kind of hate the mech animes. Are like, oh yeah, this mech has a face. Does that make sense? Like, it's one of those things where it kind of annoys me because it's like, think Power Rangers, if you will. Like, think that. Like that, I don't really enjoy because it feels like you could have made this so fucked up and alien, and you went with, yeah, let's make it look like a human. Like,
you know,
it would have been so cool.
Starting in the front, yeah, didn't they have like no face? But there's a reason why. Marketability towards kids. Like,
Because
yeah,
ultimately, mechs are just like big dudes in armor, effectively. It's very Transformers the way they do.
Right, but hear me out. Titanfall 2.
But that wasn't marketed towards kids. That was a video game.
That wasn't, but it's memorable.
And mechs are just big puppies, and I just want to give them hugs.
I still miss Scorch. I miss Scorch deeply.
But here's the thing, like, anime isn't going to do that because they want to be marketable. The way to be marketable most of the time is to make them look humanoid
and hypersexualized. Yes,
that's for the women, not for the men. You know that. Except Marvel Rivals, weirdly enough. Fucking Venom twerking emote.
Zero.
It's the best thing ever.
Zero.
Come on.
Zero.
No, I was talking. No, I was saying that both the men and women are sexualized.
I'm trying to think of the last anime I watched that had sexualized men, but at the same time, the last anime I watched was with you two.
I gotta think of the last one I watched. Because here's the thing, like the actual female gaze. Almost said females gaze again. You kill for a gender role swap as isekai? Those exist. They're not ones you want to watch.
Here's the issue I have with like gender swap isekais that are like haremish. They're still designed for men.
Yeah.
Of course, fish.
Usually speaking here.
Of course, Fish finds Namor sexy, the king of the sea.
I mean, if you're not a married white woman, or what doesn't want you, a married white blonde woman.
The thing with a lot of like reverse harem anime, the truths are just so fucking plain.
Mm-hmm. They're just there.
And or it is a lesbian harem. And it's nothing but women.
Women.
Or even worse, if it's a reverse gender isekai, there's a reverse gender isekai where like the gender changes, it becomes weird quickly.
I have a concept. I think it would be a fun and silly concept. And of course I saw this on the internet, so I can't fully say it was mine. And I'm pretty sure you've seen it, hun. And it is the idea of a magical girl anime, but they're all realistic fantasy creatures. And they're not like, ooh, it's an elf, and ooh, it's all the pretty... No. It's like a realistic orc. There's a dwarf, just like all this stuff. And they're like kind of terrifying in their own right. A goblin. One of them's a goddamn goblin. And I would love that because I would want to see the like magical transformation and how horrified the villains and like antagonists would be. It's like, oh fuck,
It would be interesting. It would have to be a Western company because you know what they would do? They would do the anime orc, not the Warhammer 40k orc.
Yeah. What makes you think that the Warhammer 40k orc is not sexy? What is wrong with you?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Oh, they are. Oh, yeah. The British are coming, and that is scary.
For some people, that's a double meaning.
God damn it! I'm mad. Point is,
face desk.
What?
Listen, if I was going to face desk, you would hear it.
That's fair.
One with the door.
I'm not getting a migraine for nothing.
The one of the dwarves from Snow White. Yes. It's grumpy. Or another one is a magical girl anime, but they're all like moms with other responsibility. It's like, god damn it, I have to pick up my kid. It's fucking soccer he sucks at it. God, does he suck at it?
Would rather just
that's Warhammer.
Off fucking somewhere.
So Yin, DZ just said, I just remember the orc schizo. Holy crap!
It's
I can't say that.
Physical if they believe in enough.
Yeah, that's why enemies killed them with daka.
Yeah.
Which I don't even play or watch Warhammer stuff, and I know that story.
You have absorbed it immediately from me and my dear.
No, I actually knew that one beforehand because of D&D ones. My DM made the joke of I'm a tank. My D&D DM made that joke.
Wait, why game, please? Use soccer, do wrestling instead, it's funnier. That actually would be funnier.
I'm a tank.
There was one time, this is the only story I'll say tonight. I think I've told my sweetheart this one. There was a time where there were like a few orcs that were trying to repair a ship, and they were like, oh hey, there's another orc group coming over to assist us, yay. And the other orc group comes over and they're wearing like the suits that you would wear like if you're outside in space. Turns out the first group of orcs weren't. They weren't wearing anything. They were just wearing like their normal like clothes that they would wear. They're like, hey, you need suits in order to breathe in space, right? And the rest look at them, and then their heads just pop. Because they weren't wearing suits, and they went, oh yeah, that's true! It was so
That's
stupid.
fantastic.
I love that story so much. There's also one that went back in time to kill himself so that he can have the extra gun in his hand because the gun that he currently had was different from the original one he had. It didn't create a time paradox. It just... He got 2 versions of his gun.
Yes.
It's so stupid, and I love it. But
Orc logic is based off their IQ, right? So if you tell an orc that the sky is blue, does the sky turn blue?
No. Because it needs to have a majority of the orc clan to go, yeah, the sky could be green, couldn't it? Green is a better color, but you also need to kind of convince them.
Also,
And
it
they're
needs to be kind
idiots.
of orky.
Yeah.
Sky
Yeah.
green makes plant grow better. Focus your brain and you can make sky green.
But they
Or
don't
better
know they
plant.
have that power.
Yes.
That's the problem.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like you have to dream green. So dream green, sky turn green.
Dream green, everyone. Hold hands.
Mm-hmm.
You can all dream green.
Listen,
If you try-
I think my favorite thing to orcs is just the idea of they are secretly the most powerful faction in the
Aren't they
In
the
the
second most
universe.
powerful? Second most powerful because of the rats.
That's in
Fantasy.
fantasy. There's
Yeah.
difference. Yes, it's weird. It's dumb. I agree. Fantasy is better, if I'm honest. Okay, what am I fighting for? Oh. What am I good?
Or
What?
you've never watched Mega Man X4.
No, I did not.
So in X4, there's a part where Zero sees somebody die, and it's very bad.
Oh, yes!
Yes.
I've seen that online, and it was terrible.
It was terrible back in the day too. What am I
kicking
fighting
ass
for?
here, dear.
I have no idea what the fuck these things are, honestly. Ow, 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 ow. Well, I killed one of them. That's their mom.
Murder them in front of their mom to assert dominance.
They
I-
murdered. Okay, they're adorable. They're insect boys.
I don't like insects, though. Okay, please tell me.
You know, I expected the reverse from those two there.
Please
just
tell
find
me I didn't
spiders.
just...
Insects are adorable.
Well, you know what I feel like suddenly doing now?
Flamethrower.
Well, no, I might jump over to Space Marine because I actually pressed restart level instead of last save.
Oh,
So I'm going to double check. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, this one. Okay, confirm. Yeah, so I'm gonna switch over to
Space Marine.
Space Marine, and then you'll get to see more bugs, son. Don't worry. The boys, as it were. New save, confirm. Quit desktop. But yeah, overall, how was your guys' day? I think I asked that, but
Honestly,
Yeah.
I slept for most of it.
I'm not gonna do
When I
that.
when I go straight in tonight, I'm probably going to go fuss with the 3D printer.
fair.
Because yesterday it was dragging its nose along the bed for some reason.
10k pistol shrimp plus bullet equals
What's the Minecraft? Okay, fish, you're going to have to tell me which one was worse. I need to know.
What?
The Minecraft movie and the Snow White movie, which was worse?
Still
From what
like
I understand,
Hold on.
the Minecraft movie is just a kid's movie. Like, it's not.
Very much so.
It's just a kid's movie.
Just kids movie. And I've seen bits about it, and the fact that they actually go like, we're gonna Minecraft. I like the Minecraft movie because better
Since I was a child,
dumb.
I yearned for
For the
mine.
mine. As soon as I saw that in the goddamn trailer, I was like, I might have to see this. If this is the writing, I might have to see
See it.
this. because like
Such a bad movie that it's good. I can respect that. Okay,
Yeah.
here's my thing. I am always nicer to kids movies than I am or ever am to adult movies. I know I don't care for the Snow White movie because the changes did not make sense.
yeah,
Again, the actress is probably a great actress. I'm not gonna say she's a bad actress, but skin as white as snow.
yeah. That it's an issue. Like, it's one of those things that for me, I'm very much like, eh. But if that's like part of the character, like if that is genuinely 100% part of the character, is kind of needed. Like,
Yes.
I hate. Of course I always hate to be that guy of like, oh yeah, like it needs to be like this because that's what it was because of the story and all that. I don't mind changes, but there are times where there are drastic changes where it's like, okay, that's actually kind of dumb. Why?
I agree. And again,
I haven't seen Snow White Fish. No, I have not. I'm not planning on seeing it either.
maybe, like I said, the main problem with it again, it just didn't make sense for like who the story was about and what. Like I said, having her play Cinderella would not have bugged me.
Yeah.
Having her play anybody would not have bugged me as much. I can see people getting annoyed, like, oh, this is a Germanic story back in the 1700s. There wouldn't have been that many people of that color. Cool, I can respect that.
Yeah.
I can respect, like, hey, if this is going to be historical, let's be as historical, as accurate as we can to the story.
Because, like,
Okay,
Go ahead.
I'm just going to cut in for a moment.
Shoot.
The biggest issue is it's not animated. Don't like any of the Disney live action remakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All garbage. Universally.
Like, there's one movie. I'll read that in a second, Fish. There's one movie I would genuinely be like, you know what? It's live action. I'm kind of down. Treasure Planet. I kind of want to see what they would do with that. And real quick, I'm gonna read what Fish has. At the end, the mirror said Snow White will always be fair because basically her heart was fair, but that makes no sense to me because every person in that castle had a better heart than the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that wouldn't make. What the fuck?
That just
Like-
broke my brain.
Because
Okay.
no, I'm more of like, no, that makes kind of sense. Like, it makes sense of why it sucks, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's that's a Hellbird. I joined in on a Hellbird.
Popeye's supposed to be 2D. What about 3D? Popeye, I think, would be fine. Because Popeye is kind of a... How do I word it? They've done a 3D version of it, and while Popeye is fine, as long as they kept it in the thing, in the same vein of, oh hey, here's this this silly story about a guy who gets stronger eating spinach. But that's all Popeye ever was.
I am listening, but I'm also reading. The mirror said the queen was on the skin, but Snow White was on the inside. The fuck? Oh, I see what he's doing there. Good job, buddy.
Who?
This guy, his armor coating. I get the reference he's making. Anyways, no, that's just weird, Fish, because it's just like, if everyone's better than the queen, then like she's just the worst. There's a lot of issues there.
I mean, to be fair, the queen is kind of just a bitch. Like,
Yeah.
the bar to be better than the queen is not that high. But the thing with how it was then is being fair of heart is more important.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, but
and not just like a little bit, but being a good person.
yeah, thank you,
That is-
DZ.
What's going on?
But,
What?
He said, yeah, and again, and I respect that, but also, fair is also supposed to be fair skin in the thing.
In
It's
the
supposed to be like,
original, translation, no one's disagreeing with that.
and doing that as a rug pull when you're telling a story from a culture takes away that culture. Like I said, I don't care if like the culture for Cinderella, like Cinderella could be anything, wouldn't bug me.
Mhm.
But specifically, like, if it's such a major point of the story, you know, like, I'm sorry, I would be upset if they made Tati, what is Princess and the Frog? I just blanked on her
I've
name.
never seen Princess and the Frog, so don't ask me.
Really? I think you would actually like it.
It's so good, Eva.
Listen,
It's so good.
Listen, I understand it's really good. I heard it was really good. I grew up in rural North Georgia.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
yeah.
Roll.
It was never in or around when I was growing up.
It was a lot around me, whenever it came out.
To be fair, you're down in the region where that makes sense.
Also, Fish has an update. The mirror said their beauty went only to the skin of Snow, but Snow White went deeper, and that's why she will always be fairer than most. Exactly what the mirror said. Hold on. Okay. The king was a good person, but the king was said to be fair. My problem is the queen only cared about beauty, and so specifically said who cares about kindness. But when they rug pull that at the end, saying, "Oh, now she does because of the mirror said so." Sorry, I'm playing a game and reading at the same time is so hard sometimes. I need an OJ.
Fish,
I need an orange
I'm playing a JRPG. Type your things here and I'll translate for everybody.
I mean, I can still read it. It's just like it took me a moment.
Right, but you're also playing a game that requires you 100% focus. I can glance away at it for a second in a JRPG.
I would say like 90.
You're not helping your case. It's the reason why I chose a JRPG, so that like if they want to talk in, I could easily just glance over and read. But and like I said, I don't care if you change stories on certain things, but if you have one that's a culture thing, don't get rid of the culture for a silly for not a good reason. Like, yeah, if the thing had like racism, yeah, drop that shit like like a hot potato. I respect that. I understand that. Yeah, do that.
Red superpower, racism.
Isn't that just No, I'm not gonna make that joke.
No, it's a reference to like a YouTuber. He does stuff that's like how it's actually made, and he just does like it's super wrong. And it's funny. And he's like talking about like what the power of red dye is, and it was racism.
But isn't that just Nazi Germany's superpower?
I guess. I mean, I feel like they have more. You know, I feel very uncomfortable wearing red and black armor all of a sudden. You know the worst part is, I was like, oh, I'll make this really cool like armor set. It'll look dope. It's gonna be part of like one of my favorite factions. And I'm just like, shit, I have to recolor.
Alright, so Fish said, yeah, she went on like a 10-minute rant about how being kind, forgiving, loving, and nice sucks. It doesn't give her powers. But at the end, she still gets mad when it says Snow White's fair because of those reasons. And also, instead of just using her magic or something to kill Snow White alone, she just breaks her mirror. Numenor?
So,
What the? Yeah.
it sounds like the mirror was the bad guy the entire time, honestly.
No, like I said, it's just, you know what was a good animated show that also people don't talk about anymore?
Your mom.
All right, gonna ban T.K.O. 1 second. No,
I'm not even in this episode.
No,
Oh shit.
animated show that like I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, and they should.
Do you have swear words?
Apparently,
One
I don't know why.
second. I'll get it fixed.
Why do you have swear words? What's going on?
I don't know. Anyway, I don't mind. No, a show that I would like to see redone, even with live action, The Black Cauldron.
You know what? Fair.
You know
I'll
what?
give you that
I don't,
one.
and I don't think there's anything much they would have to change.
I don't think so either. Yeah. Because it's pretty straightforward with what it is.
And they had a strong female lead. Like, oh, I'll protect you. Then he'll protect you. Don't worry, I'll protect you. Like, I'm just like, oh, cool, this chick's awesome.
Yeah. I'm also trying to kill some goddamn bird ram people.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Oh?
So, Zero, from the looks of it, you have your filtering set to maximum.
How did I do that?
I'm going to set it down to, like, less filtering, and then you can just kind of set it to where we need to as need be.
How did I do that? Fuck that shit, no maximum. Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see if that does.
Alright,
Go from there. Can someone say
Oh,
fuck
Deadpool.
in chat real fast?
It's someone say fuck in chat. This is an order. I need someone to curse. Quite literally.
Nope. Well, actually,
Okay, that's anatomy. 1 second.
no, leave that one.
Okay, in that case, then everything should be good.
Mm-hmm.
There we are.
Bullying is bitch. Oh, because it targeted something.
Okay. Okay, man. Okay.
And the way this is with moderate filters, like the second lowest.
Nice.
I am listening. I'm also just trying to do something. Ow. 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 This is what you wanted, you fool. You absolute fool. God, why are you like this?
Okay, let me take some looks at something real fast.
The Cat Ears podcast fixing Zero's auto mod.
Meanwhile, I'm just over here. I'm just existing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
Oh wait, lowercase bitch worked.
Lowercase bitch worked.
Oh, I get to kill this guy. I'm not.
You're not in this episode.
Ick. Ow. Oh, it's another spice marine. Will you stop it?
Are you good with me just trying to filter for swearing?
I guess.
I mean,
Again, and sexual things will still get. Yeah. Okay, there you go. I think that should do it.
Oh, come on. No.
What?
Hello, viewers. My game just crashed.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, it's not exactly the most stable game in the world.
No, it's fine. I know the reason why it crashed. It was my fault.
Zero, it's crashed on many times for me. So,
You coding?
yes.
I haven't had a single crash until this mod I put in.
I wonder why it crashed.
Zero,
I was-
you also realize I am the queen of glitch.
It's true, she is. Love her.
I want to know. Something only T.K.O should know, right?
It's apparent. I love her. It's apparent. I'm sorry, what? Did that man just lift up? Oh, yeah, he did. Okay.
Jibba,
I have
fuck
no
is-
idea. I was trying to figure that out too. I don't know what Jibba is.
JJBA.
Jujutsu? No. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I never enjoyed that one.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so I am definitely the weird one here.
Why?
Because every time as a kid that I heard JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
Uh-huh.
they were talking about JoJo's Circus that was on, like, Disney Kids. And I was so fucking confused into, like, mid-high school. Because I always heard people talking about, you know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I was like, why are they talking about, like, claymation clown show from, like,
Sweetheart.
Eva.
why are they talking about it? It was not that good.
It was not that good. Why are they excited about it?
I was genuinely so fucking confused.
Knife.
I believe it.
I have a
But-
knife.
This is one of the times where I go,
Okay,
Eva, no.
Say about what about a knife? Sorry.
Okay, robot night.
A robot. Also, hey, Zero. Hey, Fish. How are you? You know what? I'm gonna say this once. What that tongue do?
Oh my goodness. He's leaning into it.
You know what
Bird
anime?
lamp.
Oh, there's an anime I want to find that I haven't seen in years. You know
What is
what? Now I just remembered what it was about. I'm good. I don't want to watch it again.
You know what? Suddenly I'm okay with not doing it.
Yes, that's fair.
Okay. Ow.
I can respect that. DZ. Clueless Parents is always funny, but I think the best Clueless Parents is Phineas and Ferbs.
Fair. Oh, hey! Ammo! I knew that. And a
So,
I have good enough
I
range.
think we should call it here.
Fair. I'm still in the
Because-
midst of a game, but I'm down for doing so.
Because it
Let me
is
finish
the-
the final Bell Sprouts Tower, then I think that will be a good place.
Is it because it's almost 3?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also we've been streaming for almost 2 hours.
Fair.
Dang, he spared what that tongue doing and had to do. Listen, Fish. I'm also Fish. I bet you like to play Emma Frost now, won't you? A Frost girl and a Fish girl. What was that?
The existing sounds. Living Zero.
Life.
Yeah. Can I go up here? I cannot.
I don't know why I thought Jeff was a girl.
I was about to ask. Come on. I love Volkite so much. Do you want to make your enemy just explode? Just with a wet pop? Use Volkite.
Gross.
Yeah, it is. Welcome to Warhammer. Please get on.
You know what? You know what movie? Jeff is a boy. He's a land shark good boy. They say in the comics 3 times that he's a boy, which is also funny because I think technically the boys are always the most chill for sharks, while girls have to eat more because pregnancies. But you want to know something horrifying about sharks?
Is it the fact? Is it about their kids by any chance?
Yeah, that they eat.
Is about how they're. Go ahead.
Eat each other in the womb.
Yeah, I learned that from
Animal Planet?
The most extreme from an old ass show.
I learned that from. It's good.
It actually was from Animal Planet, but the most extreme was part of Animal Planet.
Yeah,
me and my sister loved watching it.
I learned that from Shark Week on Animal Planet, so it might have been the most extreme.
Fair.
But yeah, sharks eat each other in the wombs.
It's kind of crazy. Ow! Will you stop shooting me?
Well, here's the thing. That doesn't surprise me. The U.S. is only, 200 years old at this point?
Most likely.
Like, as a country.
That I don't know.
And if Trump...
It's like 240, 250, something like that.
And if Trump gets his way, we won't see the end of 300.
No, I'm sad. What a wonderful way to end a stream, Zero. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for that impression.
Listen.
No,
I said if Trump gets his
after
way.
what you said, I'm not listening anymore, weirdly enough.
But also, Trump's an idiot, so he won't get his way. He'll blame everybody else. Alright, with that, everybody get to end this?
Anyways, good night, everyone. Have a good night.
Yeah, stay safe, everyone.
Alright, bye-bye.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to...
Oh, don't worry. That's where people who complain about Trump is gonna go, to the gulag.